What do you guys think? Is there like a good little girl haircut that you guys think would work on her?
He's totally changed this whole experience for us. Like, just the little tips and tricks that he gives is fantastic.
Okay, so he's gonna teach us the whole come command. Clean up, clean up. Good morning, guys. So I am having a work day today. I don't know what that was, maybe the laundry. Anyway, I'm working around the house today. So I have a whole bunch of laundry to do. I was gonna clean up, gonna get the vlog done. Oh yeah, my laundry basket fell. Whoops. Anyway, so anyways, I say that so much. But I am getting the house cleaned up. I'm gonna play with the dog for a little bit. Lenna's down for a nap, the boys are at school. So I'm gonna get my mommy jobs done as fast as I can. We're gonna get this going and get this house cleaned. You and Lenna are tied for best unhelper ever. Olive, get down. Olive saw a deer in our backyard, and so she's been wanting to go out and play with the deer. She keeps checking the window. Do you see it? Do you see it? Where is it? Do you see it? Where is it? Where's the deer? Where is it? It was really cool. It ran right past our back door, and so she was barking at it and wanted to go out and play, of course. So
It is the day of Olive's second session with Ty the dog guy.
Woo!
So me and Amber are gonna take the doggy up to see Ty. In the meantime, Grandma and Grandpa are here to watch Lenna.
That be so happy. We love Jumpa. Yes, I'm excited. This will be good. It'll be interesting to see what he has for us today. In the meantime, I'm gonna do her hair for like the 20 minutes until she pulls it out.
You're not gonna do that.
You guys, I think I might give her, and I don't think I'm gonna do it by myself this time, but I'm kind of thinking we might get her a haircut, like an A-line with some bangs, so I can just leave it down and it will look done. What do you guys think? Is there like a good little girl haircut that you guys think would work on her? Because she just never leaves her hair in. She always pulls it out every single day. What do you think? Comment below. I feel really guilty. I just pulled the camera off and I made his hair move. That's stressful.
She's ripped the camera off from around my neck and wrecked my hair for the rest of the day.
I didn't mean it. Those are like fighting actions, and I didn't mean it. I just forgot. So Doggy doesn't like the car. Not at all. Are you sad? Are you sad? Yeah. She's doing good for a minute. She's been like yawning and whining and moving around. She can't get cozy. I don't know what we're gonna do when we go to Bear Lake. Doggy, you gotta like this. Dog guy. I don't know if you remember him from last time. He has been amazing for little Olive. So I will put that video up. I always forget what side. I think it's this side. I'll put a link to that video right here, and I will also link to his channel at the end of this video so that you guys can follow him on YouTube as well. He's got so many helpful tips and tricks, and he's the Doggy Whisperer.
Go follow him on Facebook. I've been watching all of his Facebook videos. They're fantastic.
It's amazing. It's so amazing. So this is Ty.
Hello.
Yep, so we're talking about all of the stuff we're working on with her and what's been happening in the last couple of weeks since we saw him. So go check out his stuff and we'll show you guys a little bit of what we're working on here.
Your dog's gonna be jumping and nipping and acting foolish and get like its second wind. And
Yes, because she was napping a ton and now she's not.
Yeah.
And she's just wild.
yeah. So when you look at our biting, what else? So how many accidents would you say that she's had?
Since she met with you last, she's had, it's interesting because the day she has one accident, she'll usually have a couple clustered together,
Oh, really?
and then the next day she'll be totally good. So
Okay.
I would say we've had 2-3 days of accidents.
Okay, and it's been like 3 weeks. That's not bad.
So, bless his heart, Ty the dog guy calls Olive extra spunky.
Yeah, it
which
makes
I
me
think
feel
it means
better.
extra. So we're working hard on getting rid of all of her biting.
It's good though, because I feel like, I don't know if I could have handled this one by myself, and I feel like we can still have a good dog. We just are gonna need a little bit of help. So, oh, look at that. She's totally, he's got
She's
a whole
on to
dog. Okay, so he's gonna teach us the whole come command.
Yeah, so we've got, I always like to teach 2 different types of recalls. One I call casual, and one I call formal. Now I like 2 because if you're like any dog owner, you're gonna be saying come 50 times a day, right? It's come here, Olive, come here, we're constantly telling your dog come. And so with anything that you say all the time will lose some of its meaning. It will lose some of its meaning, and so that's where, most of the time I am gonna tell my dog come here. And last week we were working on that. It's as simple as come, give the dog a little bit of a treat, and we're good to go. But I do want one that's a little bit more formal, and this is the one that I use on the trail. This is one I use in the front yard, or in your guys' case, the backyard where there's not a fence and there might be distractions. This is the one that we'll eventually use when somebody's ringing the doorbell and she's like, oh, I gotta go say hi. No, I need you to come back and I'm gonna have you lie down while I go answer the door, stuff like that. And so usually I use a different word. And so you can use whatever you like. I tend to use the word here because it makes sense, but it's not gonna get overused. So I'm gonna say here, and what I always like to do when I'm doing this on leash is I envision that we're like creating, oh yes, I know.
I'm not leaving.
That we're creating like a reflex. Now most commands do not need to be reflexive. If I say sit, the dog doesn't need to fall into it. She can think about it for a second, or down, or whatever. But with the formal recall, I don't even want the dog thinking. I want it to be reflexive. I want here, the dog's already on its way. So, no, good girl. So, if you can picture the same thing here with a quick tap on the leash, over and over, let's say you do that 477 times. Time number 478, I don't have the leash on, or I don't have a long line on. I say here, and the dog is already on its way, because so many times the dog has done it that way. We can create a reflex doing it. And so, it's pretty simple. It's not even so much of a correction, just more of a quick tap. Here, good. And so I'm still going to add the food, because I still want some of that speed, and I still want some of that energy and that excitement. But so I'm kind of back loading it, but I'm going to front load it with here tap, here tap, here tap.
Okay, so just to summarize this then, the here is here tap, and give them a treat as soon as they come. Come is you give them the free one to come, and you give them a treat when they come.
Yeah, so there's no element of mandatory in the come command. Does that make sense? And that's the main difference, is we're not saying you must come when we say come. We're just saying if you come, it's really good. It's in your best interest because I have food.
Okay.
Whereas with the here command, we're saying you must. There's a little correction. And then if she didn't come on that reverse little tap, I'm going to give another tap and say, no, you have to. It's fun. Here's the treat. And so the element of mandatory, does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
So it's the element of mandatory that's the difference. Here, good girl.
All right, guys, we just finished with Ty the dog guy. The more time I spend with him, the more I realize he's the real deal.
He is a genius, you guys. Honestly, like, click on his link below and look at his stuff, because he's gonna change his whole experience for us. He has changed his whole experience for us.
We were just talking right as we were leaving, like, we wouldn't be able to do this without him. He's totally changed this whole experience for us. Like, just the little tips and tricks that he gives is fantastic. So, if you're in Utah, go see Ty the dog guy. He's a absolute miracle worker. If not, check him out. Follow him on Facebook. He posts videos pretty much every single day with tips and tricks and different topics. So if you're a dog owner, you need his stuff. He's awesome.
He makes it such a great experience. And it's not like you have a good dog or you have a bad dog. He kind of just helps you get good behavior out of any dog. He said that our doggy is a little bit more spunky, but he's helping us totally get her situated. So
yep.
I'm excited, and he kind of gives us realistic expectations too. So
yeah, I think I had unrealistic expectations for a dog this age, but he's helped us understand, like, hey, your expectations probably aren't exactly accurate.
Yeah, like give it another month or two. Another month or two is going to be a little bit hard, but then after that it should really calm down.
And things like you know, the training that you're doing right now may not seem like it's effective or may not seem like it's sticking, but trust me, the work you're putting in now is definitely worth it down in the long run.
Yeah, he's awesome. You look busy in here. Lenna, what are you? You're busy doing a job. Did you hear that? I'm busy doing a job. I don't know if that's the kind of job Mom was hoping you would do. Can you do the job of putting them all back in there now? Clean up? Yeah. Little tornado doing what she does best. Huh? You're nice. Okay, let's put them all back. Clean up. Clean up. Everybody, everywhere.
Clean up.
Everybody do your share. Good job, sissy. You're awesome. You did it.
Oh, wow. Did you change your clothes while you were up in your... Oh, you've got 2 on. 2 pretties?
Yeah.
I like it. Did you do that while you were supposed to be sleeping?
Yeah.
But you didn't want to sleep?
Yeah.
I see.